We have just dropped 2 points to one of the worst sides in Premier League history. That is embarrassing, and furthermore, it tells you all you need to know about how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is destroying this club, or disintegrating if he continues to play his favourites and he continues to manage our great football club. On to the goals. The first one. Ball goes in. Their new centre-back that they got from the Turkish league rises above Lindelof and he plants it into the bottom corner. Lindelof has to be stronger there. You know, if that was Diaz, which ironically they both played in the Portuguese league, he would have dealt with that. He would have headed it away, he would have put his body on the line, and he wouldn't have been flimsy with that. So it's very poor from Lindelof, and it wasn't a foul, by the way. It was a legitimate goal. You would see that sort of thing in rugby, in a scrum. You know what I mean? The game's gone too soft now. It's supposed to be physical. That's what the Premier League is his bread and butter on. You know what I mean? And then another moment of brilliance from Bruno Fernandes. Porky Pig goes it with a cross, he shins it, and it goes past Johnson before half-time. That cross does not go in if that right-back that was injured wasn't injured. Because he had to go over half-time, so he couldn't, run it off. So that was pivotal to us getting the equaliser. Nothing to do with good play, just fortune and all that. You know what I mean? And Maguire missed a header late on in the game. Great save by Sam Johnson. I'm glad he didn't score, by the way. I don't want Maguire to score. I don't want him to do anything to win us any games because I can't stand the guy. So at least I admit it. And West Brom actually should have won it, really. They had two great chances. Great composure by David Hay to make the save. And then before that, he came out of his goal, which people expect him to do, charged out. And he did what a goalkeeper should be doing. You know what I mean? So hopefully that will get the haters off his back for a while. Because David De Gea is still the best goalkeeper we have. And I don't see anybody, except for Romero, that can do the job that De Gea can do. Because Henderson can't do it because he's not good enough for this club and never will be. You know what I mean? Van der Beek come on, did nothing again. No more than usual. People say that Porky Pig is our go-to man at left-back. Off the top of our heads, if we were listing the top 10 left-backs in the world, he wouldn't feature in that list. Because we've saw how poor and how terrible he's been since the day he arrived at this club. He's been here for 6 years nigh on now. That is not good enough. Tellez should not be on the bench gathering dust. He should be replacing Porky. He still only has about, 4 assists in almost 40 games in the Premier League. That is a shocking, appalling record. Tellez has done more since he's been here in the short time than Porky Pig has. A salad dodger. And I could say he was at fault for the first goal anyway. Because who's he marking? Was he marking the Invisible Man? Because he must have been. I don't know who he was seen soaring. We're stuck in a time warp, thinking these plays we've had for years are going to do what the plays we've had for years in the previous regimes. It's not Sykes-Ferguson era anymore. We've got a novice as a manager who's an absolute dick and is not good enough for this club. He's poor. He's got loads of managerial experience. He needs to go. There's no way on this earth that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deserves a contract. He shouldn't be given any. He should be given his marching orders. He should swallow his pride and put his P45 on Edward's desk. We're going nowhere. We're sinking like a stone because of this novice as a manager, and we're not doing what Man United should be doing. We're not winning the league with Porky. We are not winning the league with Bruno Fernandes, and I'll put a bet on that with anybody, with a quarter of my money, that we will not avert £100. That we won't do that. Because we're not going to. Because we don't have the structure. We don't have the manager. We have mentally weak players. Too many shrinking violets, and that for me is an issue that I really get annoyed with. So, 2 points dropped. It's virtually 8 points that Man City have over us now because of the extra goal difference. They've got 13 goal swing even though we scored 9 goals. Yeah, ironic that, isn't it? Still couldn't catch City. But City will win the league, and I'm glad they're going to win the league. I don't want us to win the league under Ollie, and that, as they say in the business, is a wrap.